Adrian, turn that TV down. Hey, I ain't gonna be on here long because I'm tired. I ate that food, now I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm just gonna do a couple of the MSM cards. I'm not passing you nothing. So what does that mean when it comes to those small indie movies, when it comes to the rest of the movies? If revenue is low, I want to be right. You know what it's like for somebody to try to annoy you while you tired and you don't feel like no crap? Movie industry, but unfortunately, this is just the way that it has been barreling towards. And I got a headache. And he think it's funny. It's not funny. You also consider that the Disney Plus, their streaming service is coming out in the fall. They're going to be taking a huge chunk of the streaming market. So I usually wait for people to come in, but I'm not waiting because I'm tired and my head hurt. Entertainment, and I think that bodes very, very poorly for the rest of us who are used to having film be a place we can go and see many, many different voices. It's going to be boiled down to kind of being on brand, and that's just kind of the nature of the business is get as much market share as you can. Quality be done. Yeah, I think that they're going to push the indies out of the theater, the mainstream theater, and you'll just get those small. So I'm going to do 15 cards. And then y'all going to have to wait for me to do a different scope another time. Alright, the first one says, what's the first thought that comes to mind for the following phrase? Human-like portable... Wait, what? I'm going to read it again. I don't know what that is, but okay. What is the first thought that comes to mind for the following phrase? Human-like portable... I don't want to read that. I'm going to show you the card. It's going to be a different ballgame next year. I'm sure we will revisit this one, gentlemen. But how about we talk about some movies, which is why we're here. In a film that marks the beginning of what I don't know what portable vagina is. I know what portable means, and I know what a vagina is. But, I don't know how to answer this. You said doll. The choices are A, creepy, B, normal, C, sexy, D, neutral, no thoughts. I'm going to say creepy. I don't know what the hell that is. Why do you need a blow-up doll? You can't get no coochie on your arm? I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to Nikki and everybody else for virgin ears. I know Nikki don't have virgin ears, but I still say it. That's creepy to me. Why do you need that? You can't get a whooping. Like, that's gross. The next one says, you've grown to despise the person you're sleeping with, but their sex is still the best you've ever had. Would you be able to continue the sex? A, yes. B, no. C, it depends. I'm going to say it depends. I hold the cards. I hope these cards, I don't know if they show backwards when I put them up, but I put them up for the people that like to read. And sometimes people read slow, so I hold it up a little bit longer. The next one says, a psychic randomly tells you your name, birthday, and birthplace while you're out walking, then tells you your partner is out cheating. What do? A, asking the psychic for more detail. B, telling the psychic to kick rocks. C, ignoring him or her. D, calling your partner to investigate.
I would probably ignore them because not that I don't believe in psychics, but why would a psychic just walk up to you? Like, how do I know this person is psychic? How don't I know that this person is somebody that my partner may be that may be the person that your partner is cheating with, and they walking up to tell you that that your partner is cheating? They might know all your name and everything because your big mouth ass partner then told them your information. It's easy to find somebody's name and date of birth or whatever online, or go through somebody that they might know. That's easy to find out. So I don't know. I might investigate, but not off of that. Not really investigate, but more so pay more attention to what's going on with my partner. So I don't know. I might ignore them, but I'm a pay attention. Hey, Linda. The next one says, "What is most likely to ruin the mood? A. Him or her stopping to answer their phone. B. You doing all the work. C. Attempt to penetrate the anus. D. Him or her doing a lot of talking. Example, you like it. What's my name? You love me. What's for dinner?" I'm going to say B. Me doing all the work. It's fine to do all the work sometimes, but if I got to do all the work every single time, nah, you lazy out. No, I'm good. I can't mess with no lazy person. You got to do something sometime. You can't just lay there all the time and just get taken care of. The next one says, if Bay could clone him or herself for one night, could you take them both on at the same time? A, yes, B, no. I don't know. If you don't have no Bay, how you answer the question? I'm gonna say that depends. If you're not in a relationship, if you in a relationship and you know what your man working with, and if you can handle that times two, then yeah. But if not, then I suggest you say no. Or your woman, whatever. I don't know. The next one says, you have proof that Bay is cheating. Just before you dump Bay, he or she reveals they hit the lotto for $2 billion and will give you half. What do you do? I'll go back. A, dumping Bay because money can't buy love. B, staying long enough to get half. C, forgive and forgetting, staying for good. I'm going to say B. Now I'm going to go back to the other one for Adrian. I'm going to stay long enough to get that money, and then I'm out. I'm just saying. The one that Adrian missed was if Bay could clone him or herself for one night, could you take them both on at the same time? A, yes, B, no. Meaning if your partner, male, female, whatever it is that you're dealing with, can make another one of them for one night in the bedroom, would you be able to take both of them on sexually in the bedroom? The next one says your partner tells you to stop by the store and get some rope. I'll read it. I see. That's what I was saying. But if you ain't got no bay, how you gonna answer that question? Your partner tells you to stop by the store and get some rope, a spatula, chocolate syrup, blindfold, and lubrication. And don't ask any questions. What do you do? A, exactly as you're told. B, asking questions. I'm going to do A, exactly what I'm told. Because if I tell somebody to do something, I don't want them to ask me no questions. I just want you to do what I told you to do. You'll find out later. Just do it. I was going to say if your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, but some people don't like their exes and they wouldn't sleep with their exes again for $1 million. So that's why I didn't say that. The next one, I missed a comment. The next one says you're given $100,000 to put towards improving your hometown. Where do you put it? A, in after-school programs for at-risk youth. B, homeless shelters. C, funding for C, funding for politicians. D, locally owned small businesses. I am going to say I wouldn't use it for no politician. That's for damn sure. I wouldn't. But between the homeless shelter and after school programs, I might split it 50-50. Small businesses, they can get loans and stuff, so I'm not even gonna worry about them. But homeless shelters and at-risk children, I'll probably split it 50-50. A, after school programs. The next one says your bae's gorgeous best. It says bestie. I was going to say best friend. Your bae's gorgeous bestie just had a sex tape leak, and someone shared it to your inbox. Do you watch it? A, sure, why not? B, hell no. C, yes, but just enough to verify it's them. D, yes, and restarted a few times too. I'm going to say A. Yep, I'm going to watch it. Absolutely. Ain't nobody going to know you watched it unless you tell them that you watched it. No, you won't watch it. The next one says you're on a date with your new boo. He or she volunteers to pay for dinner. After 9 credit cards get after 9 credit cards get declined, you see the manager calling the police. What do you do? A, staying. B, leaving. C, telling your boo it's time to go. D, going to the bathroom for a few hours. I would have just paid. Like, look, you can get the next one. I'm going to just go ahead and pay it. I'm not going to sit there and wait for no damn cops. That's for sure. You should make sure that you can pay for a date. If you're going out to eat, make sure you can pay for that shit. I don't do that dine and ditch shit with me, because I'm going to pay for my share and the cops going to look for your ass. That's how that's going to go down.
Kind of sequence, which is kind of becoming this weird trend in the independent movies. We saw it in Ford, the Ford Project. We saw it in Birdman.
You can't afford to go out and eat, but your ass is out there eating, racking up a damn bill. Better stay your ass home and make a damn hamburger and home fries. Hey, kid. I ain't never had to do no dine and ditch shit. No, I paid for mine. I would pay for the whole bill, but if you want to try some dine and ditch shit, no, I'm just gonna pay for what I owe. You gonna separate that bill, and I'm gonna pay for what I had. Y'all can look for his ass. I'm not doing that. Nah. The next one says you and your partner are waiting in line to order food. The customer in front of you is holding up the line, talking on their phone. Your partner cuts in front of them. What do? Cutting line 2. B, pulling your partner back. C, staying put. D, walking away from the potential conflict. I'm cutting line 2. Hell with that. No, I'm not going to just let... Nah. That's my partner. We together. If you want to be on your damn phone, then you ain't ready. Step your ass aside so we can go ahead and order our food. I'm going to leave his ass hanging if he tries some dine and ditch shit. Now, if he's sitting there and he just ain't got enough to pay for our meal, then yeah, I go ahead and pay for it. But if you trying to just eat and run, no, we're not doing that. I'm not getting locked up over some stupid shit that you got going on. You play that game with somebody else. It ain't worth it. You better take your ass in the kitchen and wash some dishes. Hey, tall girl. Annette. Some people do that. Don't have no money to eat or don't have enough and won't say they embarrassed. You ain't embarrassed. You weren't embarrassed when you brought your ass in here knowing that you didn't have enough money. You know you didn't have enough money.
Figuring out what steps to take after a serious personal breakup can feel like an uphill battle. The first step to opening the door and reclaiming your life is to choose the best lawyer. The lawyer that will actually care and listen and fight for you and your family in the courtroom until the end. A lawyer who is your champion of justice, who's with you every step of the way.
The next one says, your non-exclusive bae tells you to reach in their nightstand for condoms. You open it and see a dozen empty condom wrappers and one unopened. What do? A, grabbing the condom. B, mentioning the wrappers for an explanation. C, leaving because now you're turned off. I'm going to leave because now I'm turned off. I understand that we're not exclusive and you can do what you want, when you want, with who you want, but you need to dispose of that shit. Why leave a whole bunch of empty fucking wrappers in your drawer? For what? I know you doing things with other people. We not in a committed relationship, but I don't need to see that. If I had a bunch of empty condom wrappers in my drawer, you wouldn't be cool with that shit. Now, there's no man. You better not be cool with it. The next one says, a woman kissing another woman. No, it says, is a woman kissing another woman the same as a man kissing another man? I'm going to say no. Because a woman can kiss another woman on the cheek. That's her friend. That could be her cousin, her mama, anybody, her sister, anybody. A man kissing another man is usually not a friend. Guys that are friends don't kiss each other on the cheek. They just don't. Usually a guy won't kiss another guy unless it's somebody in his family, like his grandpop or something like that. Other than that, and that's usually like on the cheek or the forehead or something like that. Other than that, no, a guy is not going to kiss a guy unless they are romantically involved. So no, it is not the same.
This is a mild thumbs down. I feel like there is some things to like here. I really think that this premise is so implausible, so crazy, but you can't call it unimaginative. What self-aware for you? Yeah, that's what I liked about the film. There's this dark comedy thread that kind of runs through it, and every time they kind of landed in that vein, I was really into it. I laughed. There's some laugh out loud funny parts, but it's kind of doesn't know what it wants to be. It's a horror movie and it's a comedy.
What are you looking for? The next one says you're about to pop your child for talking back, but your new boo stops you because you seem a little too heated. What do you do? A. Thank your new boo for slowing you down. B. Cooling down, then popping your child later. C. Asking your boo to not do that again. D. Tell your boo to get the fuck out and it's over. My answer will have to be a mixture. It would probably be, I'm going to tell you not to do that again. I'm going to pop your ass. I'm not going to wait until I cool down to pop you. Because once I cool down, I'm not going to pop you. Because I'm not mad no more. Whatever you did is not piss me off anymore. So I'm going to let him or her know, don't do that again. You don't tell me how to discipline my child. I'm not abusing my child. A pop is not a beating with a extension cord or some shit like that. A pop is not drawing blood. A pop is just hitting you with my hand. I don't care if I'm heavy-handed. If you ain't do it, you won't be getting popped. You know when you my child, you know. If you do certain things, your ass is going to get popped. You know what's coming. Once I calm down, I ain't going to want to pop you no more. No, I want you, just like you would do when an animal that uses the bathroom in the house and you discipline them and teach them, no, you don't do that. You got to get them right then and there. You catching them hours later ain't going to do nothing. They going to look at you like you freaking crazy. When somebody do something that you don't agree with, you need to say something right then and there. Not wait till hours or days later until you calm down. Because that don't always work. Sometimes you do need to walk away and calm down. But other times you need to just snap and get them right then and there. Okay, I'm going to read the next one. I wouldn't pick none of these, but whatever. You get to watch one celebrity couple have sex live. Who are you choosing? A. Barack and Michelle. B. Jay-Z and Beyonce. C. Will and Jada. Or D. Orange Face and Melania. Excuse me. I wouldn't pick none of them. Not one of them. I'll pass. That's not something I want to see. The next one says, what's the first thought that comes to mind for the following phrase? Bushy pubic hair. A. Nasty. B. Natural. C. Sexy. D. Neutral. No thoughts. I'm gonna say B, natural, because it is natural. People act like it's the worst thing in the world to have pubic hair. Like, if God didn't want you to have it down there, He wouldn't put it down there. They act like it's the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's a lot of things that's worse than having pubic hair. This does say bushy, so I don't know. If it's uncapped, then it's nappy, then you need to go clean that up. You comb it, do whatever you're gonna do to it. But some men do like it. Some men think that if you don't have no hair down, it's like having sex with a little girl, and they don't want to have sex with no little girl. They want a grown ass woman, and grown ass women have hair on their coochie. And some guys don't like it. They think it's nasty and disgusting, and you need to shave that. Why I gotta shave mine? You don't shave yours. I don't want to see your nappy hairs around your penis. I'm just saying. I don't care if you are a man. The next one says one must go. A, doggy style. B, reverse cowgirl. C, oral sex. Or D, kissing. I'm going to say B. Because in my opinion, B and A is basically the same thing. Except for one, you bent over, and the other one, you're not. It's basically the same thing. Thank you. The next one says, you've been out of work and broke for months. Your spouse's ex is hiring for a six-figure position. Since his or her ex is still in love, your spouse could get you hired easily. Do you ask your spouse to get you hired? A, yes. B, no. C, it depends. I'm going to say it depends. Is that person's ex going to be my boss? Because that may be a problem. Thank you for the hearts. If they're not going to be your boss, they're not going to have no control over what you do at work, then sure, absolutely. But if you got to work with this person, I mean, some people are very mean and vindictive. And they can say things to get in your head. Things you think may not bother you. But on the wrong day, when you don't feel like it, and they say something to you, you might catch a case. So you got to decide, do you really want that job that bad? Or do you, I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say, do you just work that job till you get enough money to where you can be cool for a couple of months and then look for something else? That way you ain't got to deal with that person. The next one says, Bay gets in your car and sees a few leftover paper cups from your lunch earlier. While driving, he or she throws them out the window. What do you do? A, thanking Bay. B, pulling over to make him or her get the trash. C, asking Bay to not do that again. D, kicking Bay out. I'm going to pull over. You got to pick that up. You a litter bug. I don't like litter bugs. No, you're not finna just throw no. First of all, you throwing it out my car window. That's a fine for me. I'm gonna get a fine because you threw some shit out the window. No, no, no. We're not doing that. No, you gonna go pick that stuff up. It's in the car. It wasn't no need for you to throw it. You already in the seat. It wasn't no need for you to throw that stuff out my car. I could have threw it away when I got to a trash can. You proud that you're a litter bug? That's not cute. I was raised, you hold your trash until you get to a trash can. You put it in your pocket if you can fit it in your pocket, or you put it in whatever bag you got, or you hold it till you get to a trash can. You don't throw it on the ground. The next one says, Bay is the only stylist at his or her new salon. With little or no experience, do you support the vision by being Bay's first client? A, no, not a chance. B, no, but you'll bring someone else. No. C, no, but you'll make a donation. D, yes, that's the power of couple. No, that ain't what power couples do. I'm gonna say no, hell no, hell no. I'm not letting you mess my hair up. You can do it on somebody else. I give the donation. Where your tip jar at? But no, you're not finna mess my hair up and you got hardly no experience. No. Why would I do that? My mama raised me not to let people play in my hair. Mm. Am I yelling? I seem like I'm loud. I don't know what's going on with my hearing. It just seems like I'm loud. A. Okay, the next one is your partner says she or he doesn't want to introduce dishonesty into the relationship. So, with your permission, they'd like to go sleep with someone else. What do you do? Yeah, and the fan. A, giving your blessing. B, thanking them for honesty, then breaking up. C, telling them no. I'm going to say B. I'm not going to give you my permission to go sleep with somebody else. You done bumped your damn head. But I do appreciate you coming to me telling me how you feeling before you do something stupid and have another person in the world hate you. The next one says, you have two love interests. One is rich but is extremely cheap. The other is in debt but lives extremely lavish. Which one are you most likely to choose? A, rich bae. B, yellow bae. I would have to have a conversation with the cheap one to find out why he's so cheap. Did he come from nothing? Was he poor growing up? Is he saving for something? Like, people usually aren't just cheap for no reason. What is cheap? Like, I don't know. I consider myself cheap, so sometimes you have to be cheap or frugal for a reason. So I'm not going to just not deal with you because you're cheap. I'm going to have to say A. Because putting yourself in debt just because you only live once is stupid, in my opinion. A lot of things can go wrong. Yeah, they do. A lot of things, like your credit score is important. And as long as you're alive, I don't care if you only live once. As long as you're alive, your credit score is important. And there's a lot of things you can't get or can't do with bad, jacked up credit. So I'm gonna have to go with the rich guy. The next one says, you feel yourself getting ready to come much sooner than you expected. And what you know, you'll want to stop afterwards. Do you start thinking of an excuse to tell your partner, A, yes, I don't want to be judged on a fluke, or B, no, shit happens, or C, it depends. I didn't see that comment. I'm gonna say, see, it depends. If I'm gonna spend the night and we gonna be together all night, then I'm not gonna say nothing. We gonna stop when I'm done and we can start again later. But if I'm not spending the night, then just a whole nother story. Is this a third one? This is the second one. I'm saying third one because it's the second one. Chapter 2 of It comes out September the, what was that, 6th? September the 6th. For those of you that want to see it, I will not be going to the movies to see it. I'll wait for them to put it on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. I'm not paying to see it. I don't even like that ugly looking clown. I don't have a problem with clowns. I just don't like that clown. I prefer the original It clown. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, Kat. Thank you for coming in. The next one says, whew, your cousin just came home from 40 years in prison and and wants to go back immediately. Your best friend's partner abuses him or her. What do you do? A, calling the police. B, nothing. C, personally addressing the abuser. D, granting your cousin his or her wish with the address of the abuser. I'm not going to get nobody locked up just because they want to be locked up. I understand being in jail for 40 years is a long time, and being there for 40 years, especially from a young age, that's all you can be used to, or that's all you can know. And so you feel like that's home and you don't want to be out on the streets, especially the way things are today. Adrian, you leaving? Or was you? Oh. Oh, because you said by Linda's thought you was leaving. I guess she thought you, oh, because you were saying about it, Catherine. I'm not going to get nobody locked up. Now, if the situation is I know that somebody's boyfriend is whooping they behind and you want to go back to jail, the conversation may come up that that person does that. But what you do after with that information is on you. I don't have nothing to do with you going back to jail. And if you my family and I love you, I don't want you to go back to jail. I'm not coming to no damn jail to visit your ass. I'm just saying, I'm not. I would probably more so try to talk you out of it. But people gonna do what they want to do. You don't get what? It says your cousin was in prison for 40 years and they want to go back. They just got out and they want to go back. Do you tell them about your friend whose partner abuses them and give them their address, or do you call the police? Why would you call? I don't even understand. Why would you call the police? If no crime has been committed, there's no point in calling the police. What are you calling the police for? Doing nothing, I can understand. You feel like you don't want to be a part of it, so you're not going to do nothing. Are you going to personally address the abuser? Probably not, unless I know who it is, or if I've been around them. Or giving your cousin the abuser's address so he can go take care of the abuser. Now, when I say take care of the abuser, that means your cousin can do anything from whoop their ass to kill them. I'm not going to be responsible for that. I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not getting locked up because I gave you somebody's address and you went and killed their ass. So no, I'm not going to. I don't know what to tell you. I'm more so probably try to talk you out of it. Because if you give somebody information and it ends with somebody's death, your ass going down too. The next one says, you're out with Bay and see him or her start to fight and get stomped out. What do? A, letting Bay learn that lesson. Nothing. B, calling for help. C, jumping in to help Bay. D, running from danger. I ain't even fucking run. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. I'm sorry for cursing. I know this is my mouth and my scope. I'm sorry for cursing. I'm trying not to curse. Sometimes it just flows. I'm jumping in it. No, I'm not going to just let you whoop my man ass. Especially if he getting jumped. No, we don't play that. You're out with Bay and see him or her start a fight and get. See, listen. I read it wrong, so I'm gonna read it again. It says you're out with Bay and see him or her start a fight. I didn't read it that way before. But the person you with starts a fight and gets stomped out. What do? I'm not going to do shit. If you started the fight, what I'm jumping in it for? If it's one-on-one, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to let you get jumped. But if it's one-on-one, y'all man to man, what the hell I'm jumping in it for? Nah. I'm not going to run either, though. So my answer is, if you getting jumped, I'm going to jump in that shit. Because I'm not going to let you just get jumped. Who the hell I'm going to call for help? The cops? By the time they get there, the fight going to be done and over with. So, for what? No, you going to stand there and fight man to man. You started that shit, you finish it. I read it wrong the first time. I had to read that again. Tay retarded. Ain't no point of who you calling for help. No. How you gonna start something and call somebody for help? No. If you can't fight, you keep your mouth shut and go about your business. Yeah, I'm not calling his mama. Okay, the next one says you walk in on your child flushing your stash of money because God said money is the root of all evil. What do? A, laugh to keep from crying, then explain what God really meant. B, punish them, then explain. C, just punish them. They shouldn't have been in your stash. D, flush their toys. I'm whooping their ass. I'm sorry. I'm flush my damn. How you think we supposed to pay rent and bills and food and stuff, and you flush the damn money down the toilet? How you think you get them toys and clothes and stuff that you want with that same money that's supposed to be the root of all evil? It don't say how old the child is, but they should know if they old enough and big enough to flush a damn toilet. They should know first of all not to be going in your stuff, and second of all, if they not old enough, they shouldn't be in the bathroom unsupervised. It's one thing for a small child that's a toddler to put something in the toilet, put money or whatever in the toilet. That's one thing. They're usually not gonna flush it. They just gonna throw it in there, depending on how old they are. Ain't no 1 or 2 year old going in nobody wallet or stash flushing no damn money because they don't know nothing about that. It do sound old. Flushing no. I know somebody that when she was a little girl, she flushed her mama paycheck and she didn't flush it. She cut her mama paycheck up with some scissors. And I was like, well, why you leave the paycheck out for her to do that? Like, that should have been in your wallet. That shouldn't have been just laying across the bed. I understand it's your room, it's your bed, but when a little kid got scissors, they want to cut any and everything. You can't just leave paper, something like that, and that's important to check. You ain't got no food in the house, your baby didn't cut your check up. Yeah. God told them money is the root of all evil. Well, that's kind of a contradiction, in my opinion. Because if God told you that money is the root of all evil, you go to church, they collect money. They collect tithes and offer. So you can't have it both ways.
Today's financial choices make a big impact on tomorrow's success. So making sure that savings are a priority now can help build a more secure future for you and your family. At CIO Bank, our Yield Pledge promise means your money yields in the top 5%
That kid better run.
nationwide on every dollar you save. Guaranteed. So you enjoy greater confidence today and greater freedom down the road. Save big money in all of your projects now at Menards. Update your bathroom with a new Delta faucet. This plastic faucet in a brushed nickel finish is only $69.99. This liquid faucet in a brushed nickel finish is just $89.99. More new water softeners eliminate hot water, giving you softer skin and cleaner clothes.
The next one says, you're cuddling with Bay at 2 a.m. when your ex texts you. She or he is outside with the $500 they owe you and will only give it to you directly or not at all. What do you do? A, going outside to get it. B, going outside with Bay to get it. C, ignoring the text. D, calling 911 to come get the trespasser. Hey, I'm going out to go get it.
Superstar contest, an expanded Shrine Circus, more than 50 exciting midway rides, plus food contests and prizes. Let's celebrate Michigan together.
It makes sense.
Michigan Kroger locations.
I'm going outside to get my money. Ain't no way. I don't care what time it is. If you call me and tell me you got my cash money in your hand right now, come to the door and get it. I'm going to come to the door and get it, whether I'm laying in the bed with Bay or not. It don't say nothing about me having to tell my man that I'm going to go get my money from my ex that's outside my house. It don't say I got to tell him nothing. One, and two, why am I telling him about something? That's my money. Why would he be mad about me going to the door to get my money? He sure could. And most guys gonna follow you to the damn door anyway. The next one says, as a teen, you wanted your privacy. Now that your child is a teen, you have the option to monitor everything on their phone through a new app. What do you do? A, giving them privacy. B, getting the app because privacy is for adults. C, it depends. I'm going to say C, it depends. It depends on the child. It depends on how reliable they are, whether or not they're getting good grades, they do what they supposed to do. Like, if it's a child that's, I don't want to say bad because, I don't want to call a kid bad. But if this is a child that's a troublemaker and doing all kinds of stuff they ain't supposed to be doing, the hell yeah, I'm going to monitor their stuff. Yep, I sure am. If it's somebody that's getting all A's and B's and doing good in after school programs and do everything I tell them to do and I'll never have no problem with them, no, I'm not going to monitor them. What I'm monitoring for? There's no reason for me to be all in their stuff. Nope. And it also depends on how old this teen is. Is this teen 13 or is this teen 17? He could have turned that daggone TV down before he went upstairs. Next one says deal breaker, yes or no. An aspiring SoundCloud rapper, Instagram model. I don't know what that means. I guess that's for dating. Would you date? Is it a deal breaker if the person you're trying to date or that wants to date you is a aspiring rapper or model? It's not necessarily a deal breaker. If you're a Instagram or whatever model and you being looked at by different companies and all your stuff is not just strictly on Instagram, you actually been called to do jobs, then no, it shouldn't be a problem. That's not a problem at all. If you're a rapper and it's people actually talking to you and got contracts for you to look at and stuff like that, you're not just doing stuff strictly on YouTube or Instagram, you actually getting somebody that's going to sign you or whatever, then no, that's not a problem. But if all you're doing is just strictly on Instagram or strictly on social media, you're not really getting no deals or nothing, and it's just a dream and nothing is happening, yeah, that's a problem. That's it, something. It don't even say, it just say aspiring. So they may not have a real job. That might be all they doing. That might be the only hustle they have. And I'm not saying you can't make money off of social media, because you absolutely can, especially off things like YouTube and stuff, depending on how many views and stuff that you get. But if somebody actually looking at you trying to give you a contract, I don't have a problem with it. But if you just doing it and it's just a hope and a dream and ain't nobody trying to talk to you and you're not really, you only into one type of style and you're not trying to do nothing else to be to cross over or whatever into different genres or whatever to get airplay or whatever, then no, we're not going to be on no hopes and dreams. Because I know guys that still talking about they trying to be rappers. They damn near they're 40 talking about being a rapper. Like, how much time you think you got in the rap game? If not 40, you almost 40. How much time do you really think you got in the rap game once you sign a contract? Everybody can't be like Jay-Z. And he didn't get in the game when he was 40. He was already doing it before he reached 40. The next one says, On a road trip to a vacation with your base car. Wait, with your base car. Am I reading this wrong? Okay. On a road trip to your vacation, your base car breaks down with 20 miles to the nearest gas station or rest stop, and both your phones are dead. Your ex stops to help. Do you A, allow your ex to help? B, hike 20 miles. I'm not hiking no damn 20 miles. I'm tell you that right now. Help don't necessarily mean he got to give us or me a ride. Help can be I can sit in his car long enough or plug my phone up in his car long enough to charge it up so I can call AAA, because you best believe my ass got AAA. And AAA can come and help us and tow us or do whatever they need to do. Because breaking down and having him ride us to the gas station ain't going to do nothing. We don't need gas. The car broke down. It ain't run out of gas. I need a tow truck. I don't need gas. So yeah, I need to charge my phone up long enough that I can call AAA so they can come and tow my stuff. Thank you. Now, I don't hike neither. Not no daggone 20 miles. You might get me with 2 miles, but after that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even going to try to walk because I be then guy halfway down the block and had to pee. So, nah, I'm sorry. I'm going to sit in the car. You want to walk 20 miles, go for it. I'm serious. Next one says, your mother-in-law baked the most delicious apple pie you've ever tasted. But as you're chewing, you see a roach crawl out of the pan. What do? A, finish your apple pie. B, spitting it out when no one is looking. I'm going to spit it out. But this is not even a realistic question, because if she baked it, that means it was in the oven. Shouldn't no roaches be crawling out of no pan that's hot? You know how hot apples are when you heat them? Do you know how hot that is? That roach came from somewhere, but it wasn't baked in that damn pie. I'm going to tell you that right now. Have you ever had apples or the apple filling from an apple pie touch your hand or your finger? You know how hot that shit is? If it crawled out of the pan, did you say out the pan or under the pan? They said it crawled out of the pan. Shouldn't that roach be dead? I'm not gonna spit it out when nobody ain't looking. I'm gonna spit it out whether somebody looking or not. I'm allergic to roaches. I mean, it had all kinds of hives and shit. Nah, but shouldn't that roach be dead if it was in the pan with the pie that was cooked in the oven? It's one thing if it was on top of the pie, but they said it crawled out of the pan, which means it's inside the pan with the apple pie. The apple pie should be hot from coming out of the oven, which means that roach should be dead. It shouldn't be crawling nowhere. I don't know. Maybe I think too much. All right, this is it. Okay. The next one Your mom stays at your apartment for 2 weeks while her house gets renovated. One night, you and Bay are having sex, and she knocks on your door and tell you to keep it quiet so she can get some sleep. What do you do? Um, First of all, if my mom is in the house, I'm not gonna be that loud to where she can hear us. Second of all, that's my damn house. How you gonna tell me to be quiet or not have sex or whatever? My mama wouldn't even knock on my door and tell me to be. That's out the question. My mama would never knock on my door and say, "Y'all making too much noise. Can you quiet down? I'm trying to sleep." No. If anything, she might turn her TV up or whatever and try to ignore what's going on. She not. That's an embarrassing situation to be walking into. You stand at somebody else's house and you got the nerve. I don't care who you are. You got the nerve to knock on their bedroom door and tell them they making too much noise. No, it wouldn't happen. Not in my house. He said something. What did he say? You gotta speak English in my scope, sweetie. I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish. Next one says, Bay lost his or her job due to them being late and wants you to put a word in with your boss to help them get hired at your job. What do you do? A, helping them get hired. B, referring them to a different job. C, getting them an app, but not your cosign. D, telling them no because they're irresponsible. I'm gonna tell them no. I'm not gonna put in no word at my. You got fired from your last job because you were late all the time. If I go to my boss or whoever and tell them to hire you, they gonna be looking at me when you showing up late and stuff. So no, you're not gonna mess my name up because you irresponsible. Now what I will do is go with you to fill out some applications, or you can use my computer to fill out some applications online. I'll help you find some places, but I'm not gonna put a word in at my job where you can mess up my name. No, sir. Mm-mm. They can have an application, but I'm not going to say it's from me. No, I'm not referring nothing. No. Because me going to my boss or supervisor and saying this person is a good worker and this person this and this person that, and then they hire you and you not nothing that I said you was, they're going to be looking at me like I'm crazy. I hope I'm not losing my voice. It feels like I'm about to be hoarse. All right, y'all. I got 4 cards left. The next one says, if you've been having sex with the same person for 2 months and she or he tells you they're now seriously dating someone, do you stop having sex with them? A, yes. B, no. C, it depends. Hell yes. Absolutely. 100% A. Yes. Why would I keep having sex with you when you done told me that you... First of all, how the hell you go get in a relationship with somebody and we've been kicking it for 2 months? What kind of shit is that? You better be lucky you don't get punched in your mouth. People don't just jump into serious relationships. If you in a serious relationship, you've been dealing with that person for a minute. You don't just jump into a serious relationship and we've been sleeping together for 2 months.
She gets to Oklahoma and she actually goes in without paper. What's the most beautiful thing she does? Let's spend a great year in Oklahoma for a while. We spent the better part of the day one day just going out and she's like, get that one, take that one, get that one. If you can't go grab this one.
Next one says, best way for your partner to exert dominance over you. A, pinning you against the wall. B, telling you do exactly as I say. C, picking you up. D, grabbing you by your neck. You better not grab me by my goddamn neck. I'm sorry. Excuse the language. I don't know how to answer this question. Because if y'all know me, y'all know I'm not a submissive person. I guess picking you up, well, where I see, I'm gonna say see my answer. I don't know how else to answer this question. All that grabbing and throwing you up against the wall and choking you on the, no, that ain't how you do it. I'm just saying, I ain't. Mm-mm.
So they are three of the most famous stories in movie history.
The next one says, if you were sexually involved with someone and found out you were first cousins, would you end it? A, yes, that's weird. B, no, too late now. I'm going to say yes, absolutely. I can understand that can easily happen if you don't talk to people too much, or you don't really be around family or whatever, and so you don't. It can happen, very easily can happen. But once you find out, it's time to cut it out. I said what? You said unless it's been years. It shouldn't be no years. If you sleeping with somebody and you find out that's your cousin, you trying to tell me y'all ain't been around none of y'all family? And a little bit of time that y'all been kicking it, y'all ain't been around none of y'all family. Somebody been around somebody. Even if it ain't nothing but that family reunion that you go to once a year, somebody been around something. The next one says, yeah, it happens. It ain't never happened to me, but it happens. I have never dated anybody with the same last name. Not because I didn't want to, just because I just haven't. I haven't. Usually if I meet somebody with the same last name, it's usually a female. I think I met one guy with the same last name, and he kind of looked like me, and I asked him what was his dad's name, and he said some name that it wasn't my dad's name, so. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, shit.
Hold steady. We gotta move.
All right, I'm back. This is the last card, y'all. Bye, Linda. Thank you for coming in. All right, this one says, you see your partner's mom taste the food she's cooking with a spoon. Lick it and put the spoon back in the pot. Do you still eat the dinner she made? A, yes. B, no. C, it depends. She said nasty. I hope they got some biscuits or dinner rolls or something, because that's probably all I'm going to eat. I don't feel good. My stomach hurt. I don't want to eat nothing. Sometimes you tell people your stomach hurt, you don't want to eat nothing. They be like, oh, maybe your stomach hurting because you hungry. Why don't you eat something? I don't want to eat it. No, it don't. Or grab another one. All right, y'all. That was my last card. But I do have an update. I did get my CPAP machine after 2.5 months. So I finally got my CPAP machine the other day when I did the scope that I deleted. So thank you, Adrian, for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm sitting here struggling to open this envelope. And I got scissors right here. I know your mom was asking about did I get my CPAP machine. So I did get my CPAP machine. What was that? Monday I got it. I gotta get some more cards. I ordered this stuff online. I'm about to look and see. That I just opened up. I ordered this stuff online. It's for your hair. And I have no clue on if it's going to work or how good it works or whatever. I'm going to show it to you. Excuse me. It says clothes of skin, 7 days. Excuse me. Ginger germinal oil. So it's supposed to help your hair grow. I'll pull it back. Got it. I ordered this online. Suppose my hair is thin and really soft. It's supposed to help your hair grow. So it should do something. It got ginger in it. Ginger is supposed to be good for your hair. It came from China. I'm definitely going to let you know. It's supposed to help your hair grow or whatever within 7 days. And I haven't used any hair product, not even the, where is it? This, because I use this too. This actually has made my hair grow a little bit. And it makes my hair really, really soft. This is the Wild Growth. I have the white one too. This is the yellow one. This does work. And it made my hair like extremely soft. It makes your hair extremely soft. But my hair is thin because I have alopecia. So my hair is thin. And I wanted to see if I can find something to help it thicken up. I know using the rice water does work, but I haven't been doing it. So it says nourishes hair root nutrition. I want to see what it smells like. This is the bottle. Oh, it's kind of shiny. I want to see what if it smells like ginger. It does. It smells like ginger. It smells like, I'm gonna tell you what it smells like. If you ever smell ginseng, that's what it smells like to me. Ginseng. Panax ginseng. That's what this smells like to me. So it's not a bad smell. I actually like ginseng. I used to drink it all the time. But that's what it smells like, ginseng. So I'm going to try it starting tomorrow, which is Saturday. And I'm going to use it for 7 days. And I'm going to let y'all know next Saturday if I seen any difference in my hair within that 7 days. Because their box says 7 days and their bottle says 7 days. So I'm going to see what's what. And it does have an expiration date on here of July 24th, 2022. So this is good until 2022. So yeah, I'm gonna start using this tomorrow, and see what happens. But until then, I'm gonna keep using my wild roof. I'm gonna use this too. I really didn't want to use them both together, but I've been using the wild growth long enough to know that if I put something else with it, if the new growth or new whatever is from which one, because I've been using the wild growth for a while. But other than that, I'm about to go in a minute. Have y'all been doing anything different or new or exciting or whatever? Any plans coming up? What am I doing? Did y'all eat dinner yet? Oh, okay. Y'all having a party? How old is she gonna be? Is she a grown or is she a minor? Oh, okay. Happy birthday. I was gonna go sit outside, but I don't want to be eaten by mosquitoes. It's cool outside though. I don't know about where y'all at, but here today it's 70 degrees now. It was 77 earlier, but it had a nice cool breeze. I thought I needed a sweater, but my sweaters and stuff is in storage. Oh, okay. I ain't had to sleep over and I don't know how long. Since I was little. I'm about to go. In Minnesota. What's in Minnesota? I believe the birthday parties and stuff is expensive. Do you live in Minnesota or are you visiting Minnesota? Oh. I'm ready for the cool weather. I'm ready for Halloween and the trees to change colors and all that other good stuff and pumpkin spice and everything. I'm ready. All the chocolate candy and everything. I'm ready. I don't like being hot. I think it rained yesterday. We didn't have no storm. Did it rain yesterday? Yeah, it rained. No. It might have been the day before yesterday. I don't know. There is no ice in my cup. That's alright. I don't need no ice. I turned that noisy behind fan off. Tay gonna come right back down here and turn it back on. He hot. It's not hot. He got his CPAP machine too. He got his 2 days ago. He was in denial. I don't have it. I don't need that. You're gonna get it whether you think you need it or not. I have a headache and I don't know why. I thought it was from being hungry, but I ate. We stopped. I had to take him to an appointment today. And before we came back, we went to the pizza store. And I got some pizza and wings. And then I stopped in the store and got me the Arizona lemonade. So I ate, but the headache ain't go away. So I don't know. I think I had this scarf on my head too tight. Because you can get a headache from having a scarf or a do-rag, whatever, on too tight. Alright, y'all. I'm about to go. I ain't even sleepy no more. I was sleepy when I did this. I was supposed to come on at, I don't know what time I was supposed to come on. It might have been 7. It might have been 8. I don't know. But I'm not even sleepy no more. I just got a headache. But I got plenty of Advil, so I'll be alright. Matter of fact, I got Advil sitting right here. I buy these from the store down the street. They get theirs from, they order their supplies for the store down the street from, Family Dollar website. They charge $2 for this. There's 3 packs in there. And I buy the box instead of buying the individual ones because the individual ones are $1 and the box is $2. And you get 3 in the box. So you save $1 buying the box rather than buying the individual one. What did I do with them scissors? Alright, y'all. If I don't see y'all and nobody else scope, I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. It was fun. Having y'all come in. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it and thank you for the hearts. I'm about to find a movie. Tay done went outside. Tay been outside I don't know how long. He done went outside. Probably smoke a cigarette. But I tell him you said bye. I'm about to find me a movie and lay down. I need to put this food up. I got me one of those apple pizzas. Because I wanted something sweet. And I didn't want cinnamon sticks. Because it seemed like every pizza store sell them daggone cinnamon sticks. But that's not what I wanted. So it's like a pizza. But instead of like cheese and tomato sauce or whatever, they put apples and apple filling whatever on it. And cinnamon. And it is so good. It's super sweet. But it's good. It's kind of like an apple pie, but it's on a pizza. All right, y'all. Be safe if y'all go out. Love y'all. I was just thinking about tuna fish yesterday. I was just thinking about, should I buy me a couple cans of tuna fish and make me some tuna fish? Boil some eggs and make some tuna fish? But I didn't. So. All right, y'all.